Find your dream home here in Northwest Arkansas with the right home and the right realtor. This segment sponsored by NWA Taylor Real Estate. Sold is what we do. That's the motto of NWA Taylor Real Estate. And if you're in the market to find a home, well, Mitzi is here to answer all of your questions. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
So I have been in real estate almost 10 years.
Okay.
I've sold over 470 homes.
Wow.
Yeah, for a volume of $90 million. So wow. I've sold a few homes, and I've also sold, I do a lot of land.
Okay.
And my goal is just to help anybody and everybody, no matter if you're looking for a home, if you're a builder, developer, whatever it may be, my goal is to help you.
Yeah, and then you have a new brokerage.
Yes.
And you want to talk more about that. Give some details there.
Yes, so I just currently opened my new brokerage.
Okay.
Our main location is in Pea Ridge. We're actually having a grand opening coming up October the 25th with a ribbon cutting with the Bentonville Area Chamber. Festivities start at 4:30 with the ribbon cutting, and then we will continue on, and we're going to have something a little outside of the box. We're going to have a mechanical bull. So if you ever wanted to ride a bull, if that's been your dream, come on out. We're going to be there from 4:30 to 6:30, having a lot of fun and food. And giveaways, so just come on out and see us.
That sounds like a good time. Now, for people who are at home, maybe they're on the hunt to find, their dream home. Mitzi, what's your role as a realtor?
So I'm actually the broker.
Okay.
And so, but I sell a lot of homes. I help buyers.
Okay.
So what I do first with buyers is that I want to talk to them. I want to find out really what they're looking for and narrow down, what are our must-have or what are our wishful things. Because sometimes people say they're non-negotiable, but we've found that sometimes they are willing to give up. Sometimes there's a give and take for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you said that because we moved into our house about 3 years ago, and before we moved in, my husband and I sat down and said, okay, these are the things that we're not going to budge on, and these are things that we will. And we found that we kind of swapped some of those things when we were looking, and so it was great because we did have the help of someone like you who kind of helped us say, okay, let's really identify what are the things that you really, really need, and maybe some things that you want as well.
Exactly, exactly. It's finding out, it's not about me, so I'm not that realtor broker that's trying to drive somebody to an area or something that they don't want. I'm really listening and honing in to what a buyer is looking for.
Yeah. Also, really quick, are there any trends in the market that you're seeing right now?
Yes, there actually are. So at the beginning of the year was totally different than the way it is now.
Sure. It
was still crazy. Buyers were having to fight over homes, going in over asking price, sometimes up to $50,000 over asking. It was really crazy. They weren't asking for any closing costs. They were willing to do appraisal gaps, which appraisal gap is when the home appraises and it doesn't appraise for what they offered, then they're willing to make up the difference.
Wow.
And then also ask for no repairs. So what we're seeing today, though, is with the rising interest rates, we are seeing a shift where a lot of sellers are considering paying buyers' closing costs, especially builders.
Sure.
There is quite a bit of inventory new construction out there. For instance, in Benton County, we have a little over 1,000 homes that are currently actively for sale. 40% of those are new construction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then in Fayetteville, we have a little over 500 homes for sale. 34% are new construction.
Okay, so if you're out there and you're looking for a home, here's Mitzi's information right here. Seems like there is some inventory out there.
Yes.
Having someone help you navigate through that is definitely important, and that's why Mitzi is here.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.